Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another live. I got an interesting topic for us here today that I want to discuss. So, bit of something that has been on my mind given how much of a positive reception there has been to the Modern Warfare 4 campaign trailer and the multiplayer gameplay. I'm kind of wondering, how is MW4 going to stack up against Battlefield 6, considering that Battlefield 6 will essentially be in Season 5 by that point? And there will be, of course, the 3 maps and stuff like that. That'll all be fine and dandy. But I'm also just looking at it, the future, and being like, yo, like, Battlefield has some serious competition coming up because of how grounded and military-esque that MW4 is looking to be. So it's one of those things where it's like, man, we got like similar-ish enough movement in Battlefield to, it looks like, what is going to be happening in MW4. Multiplayer looks like it's going to be a heater. IW tends to churn out games that are a little bit better for overall milsim versus something like Treyarch, which is kind of been taking the piss here the last however many years. But listen, I'm not going to lie. I think Battlefield's got some stiff competition coming up. And I think it's going to be something that... I don't know. I think Battlefield's definitely going to take a pretty sizable hit in overall viewership as soon as MW4 comes out, in terms of, or even players as well. So with that being said, let's talk about it. Let's create some open dialogue. If you guys enjoy the stream, enjoy the video, whenever you happen to see it, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and let's run it up. Also, Silva Gorilla came through with the $10 super chat when I was not live. So massive shout out to him. And then another $10 super chat while I am live. Silva, appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for being here. You're an absolute goat. So I really, really, really do appreciate that. And what is good, Hawk? What's good, Paul? Tyler? Loco? What is good, fellas? Hope you all having a wonderful, wonderful night. Yeah, you know, Hawk, I'm not going to lie. It is a little bit weird seeing such positive results and feedback and everything like that from a Call of Duty title. Normally people are, I want to call it not anti-COD, but they do kind of want to see COD fail, you know? And rightfully so, the game has been kind of a little bit more doo-doo nuggets the last however long. You know, like, I'm not going to try and say it hasn't been, because it really has. And that's the reason that I've been sticking to my Battlefield content this year, is just because of how bad Call of Duty has been, you know? So it is refreshing to see, you know, a COD game actually do well or have positive reception. So, you know, if we can get some good positive reception, I think what that yields is obviously going to be competition. Competition breeds excellence. You know, when one game doesn't have anything to go for, then they can kind of slack because, well, what do you really have to strive for then to be better than yourself? And getting a whole studio to kind of want to just be better than themselves, don't know about that. Yo! Hold up. Hold up. Chef coming in with a 5 gifted. 5 gifted members with an absolute legend. And we are starting the stream off with an absolute banger. I appreciate y'all. Holy shit. What is going on this stream? I just started. You guys are blessing me in a major way. Well, like, what the hell? All the best. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Like, what? Yeah, stream's kind of going a little bit nuts today. Damn, I just started this thing, man. Y'all being way too kind to me. I'm very grateful and appreciative. Yeah, Luis, if we can look at player numbers, I'm going to be very interested to see player numbers. As soon as the game comes out, you know, there's obviously going to be a dip. No matter if you're a big Battlefield player or not, like, there's going to be a dip. You know, that's just the nature of it. There will be a dip when MW4 launches. And the same with, you know, let's say, same with GTA 6 and other stuff like that. You know, every game takes a hit when another big title launches, because people want to go check out something brand new, you know? Now you see the monster higher ups to hit up our man Chuck. Dude, I mean, hey, listen, that'd be the ultimate cherry. That'd be the ultimate cherry on top if someone from Monster was in here. Because I definitely got 2 of those things sitting on my desk right now. One is just like an old one that I already opened, and then I haven't cracked open the brand new one yet. You stopped playing COD after Cold War and you're never going back? Have you, okay, what I have to ask, have you seen the trailer for MW4? Like, have you actually seen the MW4 trailer? Because listen, I was pretty bearish on COD the last, like, however many years, you know, BO6, BO7. I was like, not it, right? Like, but I mean, I don't know. When you got, I'll give credit where credit's due, and if development studios get better and do good stuff, I'm gonna go check out the game. It's gonna make money regardless if it's shit or not. I mean, obviously people are gonna buy it regardless, but I'm talking about if the play, like, if it's just gonna have the, okay, I don't want to use Battlefield as an example, but like, is the game gonna have the Battlefield style, like, pump in players and then immediate drop off, or is it gonna be able to maintain those players, right? That's the big thing, is like, can you get them in the first place, and then can you retain them so it's not a giant mountain, you know, you go a steep up, launch, and then boom, sharp drop, because that's kind of what Battlefield's been. So we'll see. Even this year, not to glaze COD by any means, but they did a very good job retaining their players. The sheer amount of content that's in the game, actually, for like camos and stuff to do, is actually pretty high. So they did a great job in that regard in post-launch content. It's actually been nuts. But just no one likes the game. So what good's all the content if no one likes it, right? If no one likes the game. Yeah, COD has to win eventually, and right now is the only time I truly got any faith. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one. The only reason I got faith is because, well, it's not Treyarch. Treyarch turns out, dude, Treyarch, I've been talking about this for a minute. Treyarch hasn't churned out a good game since, like, what, Black Ops 4? I truly think they got lucky with Cold War that it came out during the pandemic, and that was it. Like, to me, it wasn't that great of a game. I got on it, I was like, this is just, like, not really it. It's better for my mental health if I don't play COD again. Dude. You know what? I'm sure you're about to be eating those words here come October, November. You know what I'm talking about? October. Dude, it's was it the release date's October? I think it's like October 23rd maybe. So it's less than a month. It's like damn near less than a month than from when GTA comes out, which is actually a little bit wicked. I was expecting them to want to launch that thing sooner rather than later, given GTA, but maybe they just kind of like, you know, they're churning out something unbelievable, and
hey, stock up.
I don't know.
Take what you need.
So here's my thing. What's up? Hey, what's up, Tyrese? Cinematic scenes and trailer won't get me excited with MW4. I like the concept that they say they're going back to the MW, or the 2019 MW2 days. So they're not going back. Okay, they're not going back to MW2. Let's make that very clear. MW2, like so there's like new lead devs. If you guys watched my video with me, if you watched my video yesterday where I went over the multiplayer thing, basically what they did is they ended up they revamped the leadership there. And like, there's an actual bunch of like dude game devs. Like, hey, listen, y'all, don't cancel me, but when you see all like the DEI woke, you know, kind of looking dev teams, you know you're churning out some bullshit. Like, I feel like this one is, I feel like that's kind of a little bit, you know, understood that if you see the dev teams that have churned out bullshit games, you can look at them and be like, I almost understand why. Not to kind of, you know, discredit people, but like, normally speaking, when they look a certain way, that's kind of what you're getting. And IW this year, at least, you know, what we've seen, everything, it's like legitimate gamer dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, gamer dudes. Yeah, and with everything you see, until you get your hands on it, you got to take it with a grain of salt, but I like the aesthetic. I like the story concept. I think that North Korea, South Korea, you know, Russia, all that type of stuff is actually really interesting. So I think that's a solid, that's just like a solid concept, at least for a story. What I'm saying is that some creators compared it to 2019 MW2, and I liked. Oh, okay. So the people. So I'm friends with a lot of COD creators. You know, being that that you know was my job for so long, and I grew up on the YouTube with COD creators. A lot of them. I know a bunch of dudes that have actually already played the game, and they say it's like a mix of MW 2019 and MW3. And if you've seen any of the footage, that basically should be what it looks like to you. If you look at any of the movement type stuff, like it looks super crisp, not overly, like not ridiculous. I hate Omni movement. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think Omni movement's garbage. Totally unnecessary.
Hey, stock up.
Yeah, the dev team looks like the target audience. That you know what? That's a great way to describe it. Also, I think, you know, it's got like, yeah, it's got guys from all ages, and I think they know what they're doing. Like, so that's I'm good with that. Also, something super cool. One of the devs, one of the guys was actually in that trailer. His name's Jackie. He ended up dropping me a follow on Twitter, which is pretty awesome. So I was on a hell of a streak right there, just chatting. If it lives up to the hype, will you ditch Battlefield or balance the two for content? To be honest, most likely we'll have to see. I'm gonna have to basically tell you about that kind of when we get there, because ultimately I'm doing what's best for the channel, and if there's a lot more people that want to see that game versus Battlefield, I'm gonna go where the people are at, you know. But I don't want to just ditch Battlefield. Like if I'm having fun with Battlefield, vids do good, streams do good, like there's no reason for me to, you know, ditch a quality title. But I also don't want to be stupid and miss out on a wonderful opportunity, you know. I'm playing like Ring Around the Rosie with some of these fellas here. Wait, this Twitch kid actually just shot my body. Imagine that, fellas. Imagine that. Yes, sir. 14, 40, 20. Yes, sir. For me, it's all about that post-launch. If they can give us a good post-launch, we'll be in a great spot. Yeah, 100%. 100%. If the game's got to launch and people got to actually like it, right? And then if you give good post-launch support, then it's like, all right, we're like seriously up in a major way. You know, I would say, like, you want, if you're a Battlefielder, you want COD to be good. If you're a COD person, you want Battlefield to be good. Like that is like not being a 2 IQ, you know, banana. You want the other game to be good, so that way your game has to be better. Like that is the biggest thing. So, Chuck, here's my biggest pet peeve. The need for more of an incentive for playing to win the game for winning team because no one else does the objectives. Oh, you're saying they need, are you talking about just in general? That's like your pet peeve. There needs to be more of an incentive. Are you talking about in COD or in this game? I think people are, I'd say, decently incentivized to play the OBJ. You get a lot of points for it. Wait, what? Yeah, no, so like I get it. Like objectively speaking, BO7's actually not a bad game. Like multiplayer wise. I don't know about zombies, but the thing, because it's got a lot of content and the game actually like it flows pretty good. But it's just the thing is we got serious Black Ops fatigue. Like people don't want to play it. Like they did themselves so dirty with that. They did everybody dirty with that. Like it's just when you churn out an absolute dud and then the next year you churn out a game that has as much of an abomination of a campaign as, you know, BO7. It's like, bruh. Here's the message. Hey, do you use thumb grips? And if yes, which ones? Can you share your controller? Yeah, I can show my controller. And no, I don't use any type of thumb grips. I'll show y'all here afterwards, like, because my controller's plugged in and I play kind of below the desk. My hand's sitting on my lap. So I'll bring that up here in a little bit and I can show you what I use. I'll have to back out and kind of unplug my controller for that.
Hostiles are attacking objective Alpha. Still winning the fight. Hit back and take control.
Damn. What's up, just getting here? Yeah, I thought about playing BO7 with the campaign, dude. Dude, the campaign looked like you had to been like smoking something to enjoy it. Like you had to have been on some type of psychedelic substance to be able to enjoy that pile of shit. You know? That is the worst excuse for a COD campaign I've ever seen in my life. It is horrible. I saw, dude, as soon as I saw what was on Twitter, I saw, was it Giant Mason or something like that? I was like, what? I'm playing against Giant Mason while I'm tripping balls on some sort of like neurotoxin gas. I was like, dude, kick rocks. I'm not playing. Like, who greenlit this idea? Fire them, please. Whatever it was, I was like, dog, like, are we dead ass right now? Hey, listen, I didn't even touch it. I genuinely didn't even touch the campaign. I said it looks so bad. I was like, that is genuine bullshit. I'm not even trying it. Not even. Like the winning team gets a token towards a weapon unlock or something. Are you talking about like down in Battlefield here? I just don't know if that type of thing would fit for the game. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know if that would quite fit for the game. By the way, if y'all have not already, if you are enjoying the stream, do me a favor, hit the like button on it. It does help me out in a major way. Would very much so appreciate that. I'm actually gonna go queue into some Iberian Offensive here because I actually was enjoying some Conquest. Let's see. We got a brand new game. I can probably run like an AR here if I want to. Let's say a carbine. I can run probably a variety of things here if I really care to. No, I'm talking about. Oh, I'm talking about COD, not Battlefield. I think, dude, you level up and unlock stuff in COD so fast that you don't need any of that type of any of that because people just like you rank up very quickly in that game. You know. I'm gonna choose this here, but I'm also. I'm gonna take off that light because I'm not using that light on this map. We'll run the SG here, just kind of keep getting ourselves warm. Let's see, with how guns are going to be high levels going to MW4, they got to give it to us like BO7 XP. I did see that there was what was it? The one M4 in the screenshot was like level 66 or something. I think levels and stuff like that are really arbitrary numbers. it's not like you're legitimately like you got to grind out, like it's not like a Battlefield style level where you're getting grind out 66 levels. That would be egregious, where, you know, in order to get some attachments here. Hell no. I think they're gonna adjust the leveling so it's actually reasonable. It's COD, you know. I get what Tyrese, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You want more of the incentive to play the OBJ. You actually, well, the thing is, I think the incentive is technically score streaks, right? Because you get score towards your streaks, and they're not just kill streaks. Battlefield 6 may have bugs, but it's the best shooting game I've ever played. The mechanics of the game are great. Every second feels like a movie. I mean, I would agree with that. There's a lot of stuff here that's pretty damn cinematic. Battlefield's always gonna have some bugs, you know. That's not like, you know, no. But I'm on board with what you're saying. What's up, bros? What up, Macho? Yo, Potato Master, no problem at all. Hope you can get some good use out of them. Hope you've been frying in lobbies. I know that's the one thing. B6 is like, I can love Battlefield, I can love COD, but like, you know, if there's one thing about me, if there's a new Battlefield, I'm gonna pick it up, because I've picked up every single one since like 2008. Basically, Bad Company 1 on up. I've played every single one. And I've also done that for every single Call of Duty, you know. But I just, over the years, I did stray to playing a lot more COD. Transparently. You know, games like that ended up early on working more out the box than Battlefield titles, and so just by pure enjoyment from that, they kind of captivated me more, and I stayed. Oh my god, I almost got rocketed, I think. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they when in IW churns out. They could churn out some. They could be churning out some absolute heat. The one thing we also got to realize too is that, like, people and creators and stuff like that, they get flown out to play those events. Like, they give feedback to the games and the devs. But there's games like, let's say, MW2, which obviously, like, they just didn't listen to shit. So the game was what it was because they had a vision and they didn't listen to anybody. Hold up, I did hear that donation, or what the hell? Dude, why am I getting so many donations today? Hold on, let me get off this OBJ and look at that. Jocelyn coming through the $5 super chat. Your sensitivity and settings videos fixed a lot of my issues I was having. My aim is back on track. My KD is climbing. Thanks, dude. Well, hey, I mean, well, first of all, thank you for the super chat. That is super kind. I really appreciate you. And second, I'm glad I could help out. That's the name of the game, or the aim with those vids, is just to be able to help people improve. And I'm glad I was able to give a positive impact to your game. Love to see that. I'm getting for real blessed by y'all's kindness today. I really appreciate that. Like, all the supers and the members and the gifts. Like, I don't know what I did to deserve this on a nice little Sunday evening, but I appreciate all of it. Got any good DMR setups? I got one for like the I got for the SVDM and the M39 I got. But for the SVK, I don't, and same for the other one, whatever it is. I gotta make sure I heart this here. I can't like the super chat, but thank you very much. What DMR do I use? I use, if I'm gonna use one, it'll be the SVDM or the M39. I just haven't leveled up the SVK. I need to quit being stubborn and actually do that. Oh, Hawk. Yeah, talking about 2042. Holy moly, dude. 2042 was... Don't even get me started on that game. Bro, when I tell you I had... when I tell you when that game came out, I had probably 3 to 5 hours of in-game time. And you know what I spent for those 3 to 5 hours doing? Trying to get my controller to work. the game was such a buggy mess, I couldn't get my controller to work. And then when I spawned into the game didn't work. So, you know, it was one of those things where it's like the only thing I did on the game was try to get it to work. And I got so fed up with it, I just basically uninstalled. I was like, fuck this, dude. I can't even play. AAA title, my ass. No, Potato. Okay, Potato, normally I would agree with you, but what you need to do is you need to go watch the Infinity Ward dev videos they're making. I was literally talking about this. It's a bunch of gamer dudes now. It's that's who's making stuff. It's not what you think. Here, y'all take some ammo, meds, all that. Yo, G-Dog, why did that not come through? Yo, ever since I started playing with a CZ Scorpion, 3+ months of this game, save up 2 months to finally buy one. Best purchase ever? Well, thank you for the... Wait, why is that? Yeah, that's not coming through in my activity feed here. Maybe it's just a bit delayed. But G-Dog, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. And you're telling me you got an actual IRL Scorpion. Because that's super badass. Dude, that'd actually be so tough to own an IRL Scorpion. You know, Scorpion CZ, you know what I'm talking about. That'd be so unbelievably tough.
Hey, stock up.
Yeah, Potato, I would recommend watching just at least the campaign one or the From the Ward, like the multiplayer one. That's where you get like a really good understanding of like who's making the game, and it's like we got some real fellas. Like we got some guys that look like they sit there in Discord and they chop it up and they play the game. What's actually really cool is that what I saw is that the studio heads, they have something where like on Fridays all they do is play test the game. Like that's all you do on Fridays. They play test, play the game, play test it, give feedback, and then they adjust going into the next week. So it's like and he said if you ain't enjoying it while you're making it, it's like that's obviously not a good game. By the way, G-Dog, I'm sorry that your super chat hasn't, for whatever reason, not come through. I don't know why. And I can't make it trigger in my alerts because it's not showing up there either. 2042 is better than 6 right now? Redacted. What? Well, I mean, okay, listen. I'm not one of those gamers that won't give a game a second chance, because believe me, I will. But what I will say is that 2042 never really had the it factor. And it just never captivated me again. It's like you kind of lost me, and I was like, wow, this is just a broken mess, and I just didn't have any faith in DICE to do anything good at that point. I'm not sticking around for a broken game like that, just transparently speaking. I'm all for giving people in games second chance, but that just wasn't it. That was like third, fourth, fifth chance. Because I did reinstall it multiple times to try and go play it, throughout the life cycle, and I was just like, man, like, this still just doesn't work properly. So maybe that's a you thing there with the enjoying 2042. You might be one of the 1,000 people that probably still enjoy the game on Steam. If that, yeah, I'm not even sure if it hits 1,000 anymore, but. Battlefield 6 made you feel the same? Damn, about what? Like, so you're saying Battlefield kind of like 6 turned you off of the franchise? What about it actually turned you away? I understand like some of the grindability and stuff like that was pretty unoptimized, and there has been some issues, but I thought the overall like, bones of it was just like pretty good. It's just they needed to optimize things, which unfortunately, they took too long to do, and as a result, players numbers went down. I'm telling you, dude, if they would have put me in charge of some of this shit, Battlefield would be in a much different... Where did my bullets just go? The game would be in a much better spot. What gun am I running? I'm using the SG553R. I was happily enjoying myself using it until my bullets didn't start regging.
On your feet! Let's move!
Oh, take the movement in the maps. Oh, you like the maps and the... Oh, you're talking about it for Battlefield 6, like the maps, the movement? So curious, if you like 2042, do you also like Delta Force? Or is that kind of like, just feel like knockoff 2042 to you? Because those games basically are super similar. Oh man, he got in there and took me out so fast he didn't have a chance to basically pull up my gun. MW4? I'm not streaming MW4 right now because I don't have access to it, right? It's not out. Hey Chuck, I haven't caught you live for a while. Yo, what up? What up, the 15s? My bad if I said your name wrong, by the way. I think you told me about, like, maybe a way to say it, but it's been a long time. But welcome back. I was going to res that guy. There's someone down there. Oop, let me up. Teammate was freaking me out right there. Got him. Yo, what's up, Chris? Thank you for that follow, brother. Yeah, why'd I lose one on my defib battles? You got... Alright. I think that might be Captain Oblivious right up in there. How did you get in there, and how are you still able to... Why are we still sticking that out? Man, you good with it? Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm pretty solid at this video game. I'd like to say. Unbelievable. That is too many people right out there in the open. I can't go that way. Hey Chuck, what's your build for the GRT BC? I'm trying to master it, but can't make a solid build for some reason. I got you. It is, I will say, low-key a bit of a harder gun to build out. Not because it's like, well, I guess just because it doesn't got a lot of customization. Like, when you look at it in comparison to everything else, it just doesn't have the same level of customization because it doesn't have the same type of, like, muzzle attachments and stuff like that, which is kind of frustrating. So I'll try to get you squared away. Ah. Did you play Hell Let Loose this weekend? No, I did not. Actually, I'd gotten an invite. I'd gotten an invite to go participate in some recording session. I just didn't end up going through with it. I think there was a beta or something, right? Was there a beta that was over the weekend for it? Yoda M277 was good. There should be a percentage of what the nearest medic has in total revives so the person doesn't... You know what? Maybe. Maybe I could see that being a thing. I do. So I do play controller on PC, so that really wouldn't have been much of an issue for me. One thing I did ask one of the people that reached out to me, I asked, I was like, hey, what's the controller support like on PC? Because I don't play keyboard and mouse at all. I'm not a keyboard and mouse gamer. Never have been. Don't know if I ever will be. It's just something that's a little bit uncomfortable to me. And everything's got very good controller support now, so I might have to learn it for some games, but overall, so I asked, and she said it's available, but and it's there. For any guys that played it, I don't know if any guys plugged a controller in for that. Probably not. Okay, no one's up here. Oh, I was about to... I had my sights right on his dome. Hello from Las Vegas. What's good, Charles? What's my FOV? I run at 120 FOV. Max FOV you can run in this video game. All right, let's just sauce down some meds for y'all. Where do I go? Actually, we can just go over to E flag since they're all going to be there anyways. Teammate, I got you.
You're fine. Just a little banged up.
What class am I using? I'm using support. Love these little med pouches, of course, the med packs, stuff like that. It's either I'm running support or I'm running assault. One of the two. That is what I find the most success with it. That's just what I care to run, frankly. I'm not much of a... not much of an engineer fella. I think I got a grand total of 1 hour on engineer, guys. And then recon. I'll play some recon occasionally. Yoda Bell 3, what's good? G-Dog, appreciate you. What's up, Justin? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day, great afternoon, great evening, whatever time it may be for y'all. Quick little reminder, if you guys want to do me a favor, hit that like button. It does help me out a major way on the stream. So very much so would appreciate that. 47-7. I'd say we've had some very good games to start off with today. So let's get ourselves into some breakthrough. Yo, 1911, what to do, my guy? The real question is, what's going to survive the GTA 6 wave? That is facts. That is facts. What will survive? Who knows? Who knows? I don't... Well, the thing, we got to see, basically, how good is Battlefield at that time? Like, you know, in terms of, like, seasonal content. Are people actually on the game? Like, is the player count increased? Is it decreased? Stayed steady? If it stayed steady, I think we're going to see a big decrease in players. But if it has increased by then... and the content's really good, that 3 maps at that point in this, in the life cycle, people are really hyped for it, then I can see Battlefield probably doing all right. But overall, it's going to be tough. Like, it's going to be tough to to deal with the brunt of Grand Theft Auto. Tyler, I appreciate you a lot, man. You were very kind to me. I actually got attack here. Wow, that's actually kind of cracked. But yeah, also, yeah, I see what you're saying. Basically, for any game, It's gonna be tough. Oh, here, let me get you all that. Let me get you that the GRT BC build. Who's asking about the GRT? So this is kind of a build I got right now for the GRT. Basically 25-point long suppressor, 15-point extended. I was using the folding stubby because there's nothing else in here that I really like. And then also I got the 36 round mag, which you go for the 30 fast on there. Standard ammo. You could also, well, technically you could actually, hold up. You could take off this 36, go for the 30 fast, throw on most likely like a buffer or a mag catch and be good. Then you want to go probably for like the Mini Flex 1.0 or something like that. And then I go for the Violet Laser to help with a little bit more accuracy. So right here, Colt, is kind of what I would suggest you to run, try it out. This is going to be a pretty optimized build, I will say. And you can have some fun with it. I'll equip that right now. We'll see if I have any success with it on this map. But, you know. Wait, LOTF2? Wait, what is that? I know the other games, obviously, you're talking about 1911, but what's LOTF2? Yeah, no problem, Colt. Hopefully it works for you. GRT is one of those guns that you can have a lot of fun with. That's for damn sure. We're gonna see if we can. Yeah, we took this sector before I even had a chance to do any real damage. Ain't that something? Not sure how good this is gonna be for this point, but we'll try to have some fun with it. Lords of the Fallen 2. I don't know what that game is. Is that, I know what was it Kingdom Come Deliverance? Is that similar to that? It's like I'm hearing footsteps. Oh, it's this guy. Bro's been running away in a panic. What up, John? Try the burst fire in the GRT and it's all right. Just use it without a grip. Yeah, I'm not a fan of using burst fire on any gun. I personally think it's just not worth it. Like, me personally, my take, like, if you're gonna use a gun, just use it full auto, then tap fire it. Because you can basically do burst like that. Okay, I can't really peek my head out too much, because I will get cooked. My fault. Let me just get in here a little bit. Let's get inside this little base. Dude, that's so many fellas coming down that coming down the slants. Damn, we just hit all the reinforcements. Hey, listen, the only guns I want to burst fire on are the guns that are made to burst fire, aka the M16. And that's about it. Otherwise, you will not be catching me hitting that burst fire button. I will say I'm liking the GRT right now. The hell? What did I get sniped through?
Fuck! Need a medic!
Yo, did he shoot me through a wall? Oh, 1911. I'm drinking a white monster as per usual.
Come on.
All right, gentlemen. Come on.
Let's go.
Yo.
Let's move.
Sorry, guys. That's on COD getting a new engine. Very much so needed. So, okay. You know the way Battlefield looks as good as it does? It's because it wasn't developed for last generation. There was no PS4, Xbox One, none of that bullshit was ever involved in the decision making for how to make this game. That's why this game looks good. I just could have had a great flank and that tank screwed me. Casual? No, I don't play casual at all. Nothing wrong with casual, but I play regular breakthrough. Oh, hey, listen. Yeah, y'all know I don't be fucking with that SL9. Ahaha. Yo, what up, Bucky? Welcome in, King. Hope all is well in the world of Australia. In your world. This GRT's got, I think, a little bit more range on it than I remember. I'm gonna keep it a full $150. Ooh, I'm gonna get screwed. Damn, he actually saw me. He was a sniper. That's criminal. Will that help with the FPS as well? Yes, everything should help. When you're not optimizing for like 15-year-old hardware, it makes a big difference in the game engine and the optimizations that are able to be done. That's why Battlefield runs as smoothly as it does, is because you're not trying to make a game to run on, what? I mean, no one uses a computer that's got a graphics card from 13 plus years ago for gaming. When did PS4 come out? Xbox One? What, 2013? 2014? Like, we're in 2026. It's 12, that's like 12 plus years old. So, what's up, Roma? Welcome in. I come from COD. I struggled with Battlefield 6. I watched your stream one time yesterday and did 50 kills today. Hell yeah. Hey, make sure you get your settings dialed in. That'll really help you a lot. If you're a controller guy, which I assume if you played COD, you probably lean more towards controller. I just watch my controller settings vid, get your stuff dialed in, and you really be feeling like you're I don't want to say it's not going to be feeling like COD, but you're going to be feeling a lot more, like you're fighting the game less. You want to fight the enemies, not the game. And I'm running support, by the way, for someone that asked. Oh. That's always something to throw off your aim. Someone spawning right there. Oh, this is diabolical. Hey, yo. I'll just see that shit.
Take what we can carry.
Bro is bamboozled. Shit, I don't know, Sincere. I got great oils in my skin or something. Also, the lights kind of don't really help. Unfortunately, bro's up top here, but I can't get up top without going way over here. Need to fix my controls. Used to be pretty decent. Then I quit for a while and back. Yeah, definitely. If you're underperforming and you don't like what you're feeling, definitely adjust the settings. Makes a world of difference. Oh. Don't screw me, tank, please. I was like, I'm probably gonna die. Top 1% medic. Nice to meet you. What up, John? I hope you be giving out them smart revives. I hope you're not just a shiny object syndrome medic. You know what I'm talking about? He was Schmeckeldorfed. What? What are we talking about? Hey, Morgan. Don't dox me. The For You page does get unbelievably local, but don't dox me. What state do you live in?
Let's go.
That'll probably tell you. How much will MW4 be? I think it was like 70, 80 bucks. What's up, Ropey? Sorry, I didn't say what's up. Yo, I got hit by rubble? Morgan, then you might indeed be correct. I do, let me... Don't dox me. But that should tell you your answer. I have a lot of people from Nebraska that end up finding my stuff. The For You page knows no limits. Standard edition is like $109 in AUS, and the Volt is like $149. So that's probably what, 80 bucks, like $100 US, I think, because the currency conversion. I didn't stream last night because a friend came over, but I'm getting ready to. Awesome. Hey, I wish you the best on your stream. That'll be pretty sick. Try to maintain that consistency with Ropey, and I hope you get some good clips. Definitely take them clips posted everywhere. That guy in top squad, his sniper was level 1920. That is disgusting. Damn, did I just... No, it's kind of raining right now. I hear some crazy thunder. That is wicked. Dude, why do they give me defense? I don't want to be playing this BS. I wish there was a way to filter out playing attack and defense. Like, truthfully, I think that'd be, like, super mega sick if there was that opportunity to filter that out. Of course, you have that skin. That's the streamer skin for sure. What's the streamer skin? Are you talking about the all black ones or something like that, John? Or, like, the ghillie or whatever it is? I think I bought... I can't remember what I bought, but... No, the guy with the glasses kind of looks like me. No BS. Loki kind of does. Also, I forgot party. Or if you filter out a brand new game or what. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they filtered out, like, let's say for a brand new game, like, hey, I don't want to be put into something in progress. That'd be cool if they, you know, allowed us to filter for that. I would actually like that a lot. Okay, this might be an M16 map. Not sure. Let's see. I might just run this 1.75, run the kind of like the standard stuff here, and kind of run it up with that. Though low key, wait, I lose ADS accuracy right there. So what if I run this? Run the long suppressor, throw on the violet. All right, let's try it out. What server is it called again that you promoted to help the internet? Wait, what was that server? What are you talking about, Roma? Can you specify a little bit? How do you feel about some of the LMGs? Some of my best gameplay came from mastering the L110. Oh, Colt, I really like LMGs. I've been using them a little bit more recently. They're a lot of fun. Like, truthfully, really good. There's some that I stay away from, like the KTS. I think it's just maybe a little bit too slow firing for me. But I really like, you know, the M123K, L110, stuff like that. I think it's all great. Okay, my teammate ran it right through there. All right, I definitely probably should be running a different underbarrel on this thing if I want to hit those shots at distance. Here, take your ammo, bro. Oh my god. All right, because my teammates are firing unsuppressed in here like absolute buffoons, they're cooking our location. Ain't that some shit? Dude, every time someone comes through my area without a suppressor, they always cook it. Like, do me and yourself a favor and put one of them things on. Try and enjoy the KTS, it's just too slow for me. Yeah, you got netcode and hit reg and all this other type of crap to deal with. It's like, man, like, I'm not... I'm really not trying to deal with, like, the netcode and hit reg issues with the KTS. There's sometimes, some games where it's like, it's the best thing since sliced bread. There's other times where it's like, bro, what am I using? Yo, Midnight, appreciate you. Same with you, John. Did you ever have a 1080 Ti? I love that card. I actually, you know what's crazy that you mentioned that, James? I legitimately have a 1080 Ti in my first ever, I called it my content PC. That's the card that's in there. And that card actually is in my it's in my closet right now. Like that PC is in my actual closet. Here, I still got it. I haven't turned it on in forever, but I still got it. I'm gonna get sniped. Oh, I did get sniped. You always run muzzle brakes, Jacob. You're a giant, like, you're a giant Dorito on the mini map, and as soon as you fire, dude, everyone's just lasering in on your location. You know, like, you see all these orange dots here, like that. That's basically, as soon as you fire, that's what you are. That's what happens when you use a muzzle brake. Every time you see an orange dot above somebody's head or on the mini-map, that is you. That's why you don't use a muzzle brake until they update it. I would not advise for someone to use something unsuppressed unless you're using like a flash hider or a flash comp. At least we took the sector. How do I turn off the chat? Brew, you can't really do that on TikTok. Another gun I've tried enjoys the M16, but I haven't unlocked the full auto. Oh, really? So I'm using it. I'm not using it full auto right now. I'm just kind of spamming it, you know. I would go that way, but they're gonna get fucking trees. You guys want to know the best cover in this entire game? It's not rocks, it's not buildings, it's shrubbery. Your bullets, this bush right here is probably the most bulletproof thing in this map. You can't run through it, you can't shoot through it. Shrubbery. What graphics card do I use? Oh, long press, clear chat. Okay. Well, Paul knows. W Paul. I use a 3080 Ti. So I have a dedicated gaming PC. And my gaming PC basically has a 3080 Ti, like an i9, 12 or 13 900K, 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, and I forget what else. Any other specs that are crucial for gaming, but I just run basically low settings. I got like my DLSS on. You know, I put this on kind of more of a performance mode. Sharpness is up, and it's like, boom, good frames, game looks solid. And all without breaking the bank and making my game lag. Yo, what's up, Boston? Good day in California. Well, it's a great day in Nebraska. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I know for Bucky over there in good old Australia, it's already Monday. And that's always that's crazy to me. Like, bro, your weekend's already done. Like, what am I hearing? Lol. Yo, what up, Husker? Hey, Husker, you know, we were in the same game yesterday. I think you picked me up a couple times. I picked you up once or twice. I think it's on Mirac Valley. Hyped, I'm using the M16A4. Yeah, you're right. Title, I'm afraid MW4 will beat Battlefield 6 because Call of Duty always comes up with a new FPS tech. Hi, Rope. You know, what I'm gonna say about this, we talked a little bit about it earlier, of course, you know, because that's the whole point of the stream. But I'm really thinking that I truly think Battlefield's gonna take a bit of a hit when that game comes out. Just because it's like, if it was another Black Ops 7 that was coming out, I would say like I wouldn't expect really Battlefield to take any type of hit. But with IW coming out with the game they are and how grounded and gritty it is, it's like you're hitting the Battlefield audience. And listen, it's not just about like campaign multiplayer. Like obviously there's Warzone, but you know how many dudes love DMZ? Dude, DMZ's making its return. Like they're actually gonna be talking about DMZ here on the 7th. A lot of fellas like DMZ, and COD took a lot of notes from like games, you know, obviously like Arc Raiders and all these other, you know, extraction shooters like Marathon. They've been taking notes. So we'll see what they've been cooking up. And I'm using the ROM 1.75. Here, this is the build I got currently, guys. I'll just break it down for you. So 25 point long, 10 point heavy extended, 35 point rib stubby, 30 fast, standard ammo, the buffer, and then this is the sight, the ROM 1.75. Yeah, I thought it was Husker. I thought it was cool. I was like, hey, I know that guy.
On your feet.
I saw it in the game. I was like, hey, you're medic within range. It was you. And someone was like, I was like, hey, that's I've seen him. Like he comes into my streams quite a bit. And someone's like, oh, stream sniping? I was like, no, dude, you know how many people, like, how many people I run into that are on, like, my, you know, that have been in my streams or on my friends list or something else like that? Like, you know, and I was like, you know, I also live in Nebraska. You know, so we're pretty damn local. PS5? No. PC. Controller on PC. Yeah, no problem, John. No problem. Here, gentlemen, take some ammo and stuff. Oh my goodness. Damn, I got shots into all of them, got none of them. Ain't that something? Hey, listen, Husker, you are welcome to stay in the room if you, I mean, obviously you're getting in there organically. But if I was actually, I had saw you were on my team, you just were in a full squad, I would have joined up into your squad. Mini Flex is outdated, 1.75 is the move. I don't know if it's outdated. I just, for this type of map though, like when I got that kind of range, you know, that I got to participate in, and I'm also using a burst gun, I think a 1.75 ends up working out real well, you know. Nothing wrong with using the, whatchamacallit, the Mini Flex. I still love using that Mini. Ripperoni. Damn, he actually got cooked. Sorry, Roma, I don't watch his streams. He goes live at a very, like, he goes live at like 3, 4 in the morning Central Standard Time. So I'm not really watching Battlefield content at that time. I might be up, but I'm just not really consuming Battlefield content at that point. So there's times where I stop in, you know, and I'll watch for a few, but very infrequently just because I'm not normally wanting to see Battlefield at that point. Oh, Hemp. I use a controller called, it's my aim controllers. You don't got to use the one by them, but basically, you know, it's got your TMR sticks, it's got your mouse click buttons, your mouse click triggers. Holy shit, I got hit by an M39 and then a Claymore. Are you gonna stop playing Battlefield 6 when COD's released? I will most likely dedicate a lot of time to Call of Duty. Because A, it's gonna be super gas content-wise. Oh, he actually just rushed me. But we'll have to see what everything's looking like. But I do want to participate in the wave of viewership that's going to come through for that. So I might end up just focusing or shifting my focus over to COD when it drops for that reason. We'll see how long I stay there. I mean, that's really what I posted COD for years, you know, or Battlefield 6. I'm just telling you, as it comes, I'll let the people know. I plan to cover, like, you know, stuff like the beta and all that fun jazz. Get the SG mastered now. For now, what next? M4, M16. Go for the M4, M4A1. Go for the M4A1. I think that'd be elite. Do you watch streamers? If so, who? Honestly, I'm not much of a stream watcher. That's kind of, I don't know, that's not about me. I consume a lot of long form content. If I'm watching something gaming or whatever wise, like I'll watch a video a lot more often than I would ever click on a stream. Like I'll support a friend's stream, but am I actively going to watch streams for entertainment? That's not normally my my thing. I don't have any specific streamers that I could label out to you that like, hey, I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna overstay my welcome here as much as possible. Ain't that some shit? I feel that I had to leave COD for a bit. MW4 looks good though. Yeah, Diego, that's kind of where I'm at. That's why I'm on this game. You know, it's like I thought Battlefield 6 was objectively a better game, more fun game, and I was like, I don't want to play COD really much this year, so I'm happy I'm on this game. Right, I really like it, love the game. But if MW4 is absolutely killer, I'm gonna play that. Like, I'm playing what I find fun and interesting and enjoyable, and it's got the good replayability and good viewership. Yeah, Hemp. I'd recommend. So I think the Scuf Omega controller is actually that's pretty damn good. There ain't nothing like, you're not gonna go wrong getting a Scuf controller probably nowadays, just because like back in the day they had some reliability issues, but now I think now they're really good. So I would say that's a very solid controller to get. That you can even get like a DualSense Edge if you want to go that route, but if you want the more paddles, obviously, then Scuf or AIM or Battle Beaver or whatever. Just don't overspend on a controller. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think so. The controller I got was sent to me by AIM Controllers. They're a good company. We just didn't manage to come to a good business agreement. You know, I was going to potentially partner up with them because I like their product, but we just ended up working together. I think they got some good stuff. I think you really can't go wrong with whatever you get nowadays. Like, you're going to be basically fine. Oh, also, even what's insane, the game sirs. Bro, like, you got the TMRs and all that type of stuff for like 80 bucks. Like, I don't know how they do it. Like, how it's so cheap in comparison to everybody else, but it's actually kind of wild. What's my graphics? My graphics are largely speaking on pretty low settings, but Lee, if you want graphic settings, I do have like videos for that. That's criminal. Hey, dude, where the fuck am I getting shot from? Damn, my shots just went in there a little bit, not enough. I will say, as far as customization for a controller, AIM definitely has more variety. Really? I swear, yeah, I think between AIM and Scuf, I thought it was actually pretty similar, or Scuf's actually got a lot of great options. Transparently, I've had a lot of, I've basically, whenever I bought a controller, it's been a Scuf. And then AIM approached me and I was like, hey, I'll definitely try out the controller. I like it. Knew about the company. Tried it. I think the controller is actually pretty solid. But Scuf is what I've purchased so many of previously. Dude, I got so many of them things. Downside, obviously, is all of them is that they just get stick drift. They used to, anyways. I haven't bought one in years. I had the Scuf. The most recent one I bought was the Scuf Envision. You know, the PC-specific controller. That one, if that one had TMR sticks in it, ooh. Like when I bought it, that'd been elite. It didn't, just the regular joints. Tyler, you are my #1 hype man, bro. I swear to God. What's my brightness set to? I think it's like, yeah, it's like 56 or something, you know. And I don't got a lot of high brightness.
God damn it! Medic!
He's getting cooked. He's gonna get cooked out there. How do you think the new gunny will work with the meta loadout? And oh, yeah, that's their. So that was something I didn't even genuinely know about until I think I watched someone's video. Just kind of like totally went under the radar for me. So for any guys that don't know what gunny is, it's like they're kind of like MW4 is like an AI helper. and basically an AI helper to help you with loadouts. Like, it can basically help you craft something for long range, close range, being aggressive. Like, it'll help you do that in game. So they're not using AI to create stuff. They're using AI to help you with some loadout stuff, which interesting actually. So we'll see how that goes. I think that could be pretty neat, to be honest. We'll see if it gives you good stuff, or if it's gonna be like COD, you know, having notoriously bad, you know, let's say you buy a bundle and then all the attachments in the bundle are garbage. So we'll see if it starts recommending garbage attachments or if it actually stays up to date and gives good stuff. No idea. I think it'll be a neat feature though. Like, that's basically brand new. I don't think any FPS has done that before. No, Quay, I don't. I might play some Red Sec solos when we get Red Sec solos in the game, you know, here on the 9th. But I also very much so might just be stuck playing whatchamacallit, Cairo Bazaar. Very good chance I might just be stuck playing Cairo Bazaar. The new Nacon controller has anti-stick drift sticks. What is Nacon? Is that like some Nintendo shit? Christian or Kristen, whatever. I don't say. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. But what I'd recommend doing is 100. Well, actually, okay. Give. What are your specs in your computer? What graphics card is in your computer? What graphics card is in your computer if you're asking about lag and your frames? And Tyler, no, they don't. About the max they got, I think there's a little bit of team balancing, if that. But I will tell you, like, you know, team balancing, if there is any degree of it, it doesn't do anything because you can get some real lopsided games. Oh, 4060? What the hell? Okay, you should be fine. You definitely got to. Oh, get your drivers updated. Go ahead, get your drivers updated. You are. I guarantee you got something that needs to be updated. Because you should not be. If I have a 3080 Ti and you have a 4060, you should be able to churn out some good frames. You updated the driver and it made it worse. Okay, what I'm thinking. All right, okay, do you have, like, are you turning on ray tracing or something? Do you have that on in your settings? Yo, Joe, appreciate you. I don't play ranked, Drake, sorry. Not my cup of tea. I got, I think, a dead slide, and I got smoked. Ray tracing is a surefire way, especially in an FPS game or a game like this, to totally tank your frames. So definitely make sure you don't got some like crazy setting like that checked, because you're not going to be getting shit for frames if you got that on. That was awful timing. Jan, I love the cord. Love the cord. What's your average FPS on PC? And average about 140 to 150 depending on the map, but I feel like it should be higher. Well, right now I probably sit between about 100 and, let's see, look, 160 to 180 on this map. Maps like Railway to Goldmud, it's going to be lower. But largely speaking, it's within that general range. But I want you to keep in mind, I also run low settings on like essentially everything.
Just a little banged up.
How do you turn off RT? Well, I don't know exactly where it would be in the settings, or I kind of forget. I think it should still be in, yeah, it is in this game. Okay. I couldn't see nothing. I play on PC with a controller, Jan. Oh. I don't know where all the settings are off the top of my head. I can kind of briefly go through some settings here after this game if y'all want to see some stuff, but I'll tell you what, I don't, like, none of my stuff is groundbreaking, like, groundbreaking words. I hate these mortars, by the way. Damn. Oh, he's over there on the M39 on that. You have a 4070 Super plus 7800. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really know a whole lot about some of these CPUs. So I'm hoping you're not CPU bottlenecked, but it is possible. Could just be my graphics card, maybe. Well, no, Hemp. If you got, I don't know, Hemp. I don't know what kind of graphics card you got, but if you got anything above a 3080 Ti, you should be probably. The fuck? You should be fine. We see your graphics settings live. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you. You need to learn positioning, Mike, like me. It's. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to do it. It's just about understanding where people are and then kind of trying to counterplay it. You know, like I know these guys are on the rocks here, so I don't want to straight up push exactly up onto the rocks. Like, I do have a burst, so I got to be kind of cognizant of my play. But yeah, just giving yourself, like, understanding where people can shoot you from, understanding some cover. There's some things you can definitely do that'll be pretty simple. Like, this is a pretty good spot to be in here, at least for shooting down here. But obviously, I gotta get over the ridge if I want to start taking some of these other guys out. Oh, I got C4. Lovely. After this game, I'll show you guys some of my settings. How about that? I'll kind of go through some of it. So if you guys want to change some of yours live with me, you can. Or you just want to note some stuff down. Yeah, oh, if you have a 5060, bro, what the hell? You should be getting more frames. You should be definitely getting more frames. That's for damn sure. You must be running shit on high. Also, hey, do yourself a favor, Hemp. Turn on DLSS. Turn on NVIDIA DLSS. Okay, maybe my aim around sense is kind of like a little bit higher, but my ADS sense is low. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Because I'll tell you this right now, if I have a high ADS sense, you're gonna see me whiffing shots left and right. Dude, I love being on these goddamn rocks. That's right.
Hey, stock up!
All right, my med bag just went through the rocks. Love that. Oh, there's an... Wait, what? Oh, they have a beacon right there or something? Oh, that's awful if they have a beacon right there. Use uniform? Yes, I do use uniform infantry aiming. I do. I believe that is the move. We might get stopped out this one, guys. Because my teammates aren't really able to push much past A. Let's try and use some of my burst capabilities to take people out at range. Though I have no cover versus him, and he's got a DMR. I have to try my settings because despite running a low ADS sense, you're really snappy and I play. Yeah, I mean, listen, what it is like obviously my aim sense here, easily quick, but my ADS is like half. Like my move around, hip fire, all that's like, what is it, like a 68 or something like that? But then my ADS sense is a 30. So my ADS sense is just, it's a lot, like obviously significantly lower than what I'm doing when I'm moving around. Like I don't need to be whipping it, you know, when I'm aiming. I need to be making sure I'm staying on target when I'm aiming. Moving it around, like hipfire wise, that just gives me the ability to position myself and get to the ability to hit the shots. And then when I ADS, I need that to be as steady as possible.
You're fine. Just a little banged up.
Because there's small things that you'll do that'll really mess up your aim. Like, and you'll just miss some shots and you'll die. And it's not fun to be doing that. What are you saying about static? What are you saying 07 for? What does that mean? Man, why is my nose itching? People must be thinking about me. Damn, what do I do here? Because our tank is this side. They have a lot of people over this side, like. Also shooting people over rocks. Dude, this is low-key. This is such, like. It is so AIDS trying to shoot people over rocks. Yeah, and I can't even get over there. Unless we blow him to smithereens. This is literally just a shooting gallery for him. Fancy Pants, you better be gifting me like 1,000 subs for that. Like, I'm not leveling that dog shit literal turd to level 50.
Our forces have neutralized Bravo. We've taken objective Alpha.
Hey, I got back here. Just probably too little too late. Oh, and I still got sniped. Ahaha, nice. Best gun in the game? Yeah, best gun in the game if you want to die every life. If you want a negative KD, it's the best gun in the game for that. Hagenthal base, Hagen balls. I'll play that any day of the week. Yo, what's up, Gas? I appreciate you, man. Yeah, you don't. I appreciate you just being here, regardless if you're lurking or being active in chat. Really appreciate that. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Yes, it will survive because MW isn't Battlefield. It's just going to be more of the same slop they put out since MW19. Mr. B, what I would agree with you if they're putting out another Black Ops title, but they are not. So, I think Battlefield is gonna definitely take a player drop. That's for sure. You should, what I would encourage you to do is just to look at some of the trailers and stuff. Oh, settings. Yeah, hold up. Totally told you guys I would. I'll show y'all the settings. All right, let's go over some of the graphic settings since y'all seem to want to know basically what I run. All right, graphics. So my world brightness here is only like 53. You guys can see some of this here. I know if you are in, sorry if you're in the vertical live, this is going to be a little bit harder to see. I apologize. You just happen to be in the vertical portion of the live. But let's get in here to some of the graphics quality settings. You guys will be able to see this. I run literally low or off on absolutely everything. This is very simple stuff. I run it low or off just because like you don't need it, right? You don't need that. MW 3.5 isn't going to change anything. Yes, a player drop, but it will not kill Battlefield 6. I guess, you know, to each their own. I think it's definitely going to do some damage, though. Based on the time period, the grittiness of it, it's very kind of like, you know, military-esque. It's polished. It looks real good. It's not developed for last-gen consoles, so they're going to pull a lot of appeal between campaign multiplayer, DMZ coming back, and Warzone. As far as some of this advanced stuff goes, you guys definitely, so this right here, NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency, have this on, have it on enabled or enabled plus boost pending on your graphics card and CPU situation. You have to test it out. Make sure if you are in the long form stream, you guys can see above my head, and the short form stream you can't, that I have the simple overlay on, which shows me my frames. Basically, go turn the simple overlay on and then look and see between enabled and plus boost what works for you, gets you more frames, or what doesn't. And and B, I guess, does it make your game feel like you're getting more input lag? Right? What's up, Hector? So keep that on. Upscaling technique, DLSS, if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, this right here makes all the difference in the world. Put on DLSS, it does not give you any input lag. My upscaling quality is just on performance, and my DLSS model is on 4.5. I can run 4 and get a little bit more frames, but 4.5 makes my game feel unbelievably smooth. So I run 4.5 because it just feels very smooth. Never ever run frame generation on anything. Frame gen is that basically fake inflates your frames while giving you input lag, which is not good. You know, if you're playing, you know, Assassin's Creed single player, okay, maybe a little bit of input lag's not going to make all the, not going to make much difference because you're playing AI. But we're playing real people here, and we need to react, so we don't do that. Performance overlay, you got to keep that on. I just keep that on simple. That's what I'm talking about. That's the little green thing in the top corner that'll allow you to see your frames. DMZ getting dynamic weather is going to be amazing. I don't know much about DMZ, but I think it's going to be absolutely. I think it's going to be lit. They actually, dude, DMZ and MW2 had a cult following, like an actual cult following. You're hoping the game's bad? No, I'm hoping the game's phenomenal. I want MW4 to be like super gas. New DMZ is just more of MW2 hopeful. Hopefully it's even good this time with actual meta game, updated graphics. The changes to the movement are technical regression from the BO series. No, not technical regression at all. No. MW3 was the absolute best way. It was the absolute best that Call of Duty has felt in a long time. Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 with Omni movement was just not necessary under any stretch of the imagination. And what you do is you basically you pissed off a lot of people because it became too movementy. COD became too fast, too easy to slide around, too much of this and that. Not as much soldier running. It was just like a free-flowing, you know, run-around simulator with grapples and all this stuff. Like, that pisses people off. the games that do the best have still fluid movement, but it's grounded. And so that's what I'm saying. Like games like Black Ops 6 and 7 piss people off. Like you had 6, which you dropped off players, and then 7, which basically kept the same fluidity, if not made it faster, and it never did anything, and it's still losing players. Whereas games like MW2, you know, had a huge jump because it was like, ooh, military, grounded, all that type of stuff. Then it dropped off, and the entire marketing campaign was, hey, MW3 is everything MW2 is not. Right? And it performed unbelievably good. Like it's the most popular game we've had in recent years. I'm gonna put on like a red dot here. I'm gonna record this game. Yeah. This isn't gonna be like BO4 to MW 2019 just saying, yeah, this, so what I'm talking about is based on what I've seen. Also, the people that I know that have legitimately played the game already. So I know a lot of creators. And the people who have played the game already basically said the game feels like a combination of 2019 and MW3. Which I think is basically about as good as you're going to get. Oh, I can't even see his ass. Some more of the same. Oh no, 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 no. Mr. B, I think you're just far. I think you're very negative towards it. And also, yeah, Blame Truth's making vids like that. You know, retracting his statement saying the game's gonna be good. You're probably doing something right, right? Though I don't really take what he says. I take what he says with a bunch of grains of salt because he complains perpetually. But I think you're being very negative about it. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just, like, COD doesn't need to reinvent the wheel. They need to have a formula that works. And the formula that works is a grounded military shooter with movement where you can actually move and not feel like you're, you know, running around with steel-toed boots. But also you don't need to slip and slide around the map and, like, be literally flying full speed in every direction without even changing the way you're looking. Like, that's just too much. Games that are high movement don't, generally speaking, do well FPS-wise for a mass audience, and COD is definitely an example of that. It's just too much. It pisses people off. People don't like it. The casual person doesn't use it, and whenever they get movemented on, it frustrates them because it's totally unnecessary. Battlefield, I think, like Battlefield, the way this game plays. The movement is, like, honestly perfect for this game. Feels great. So COD just needs to do their COD thing and get it between something around MW19 and 3, and then people are going to love it. Oh, shish, unlucky streamed again. Paul, what are you talking about? Oh, how is the movement in MW2? Sorry, there's just a lot of people talking between my chats. Not that I'm not seeing your stuff. The MW2 movement was the slowest it's ever been, and basically the new heads of Infinity Ward came out and said, yeah, MW2 was a miss movement-wise. People felt like they couldn't do hardly anything, and it irritated everybody. So it was very, very slow, very sluggish. Guns had recoil out the ass, visual recoil out the ass. Like, dude, guns got more recoil in MW2 than guns in Battlefield. More visual shake. Like, it was bad. It's like, that's not what you want from an arcade FPS. If a combined arms game like this game doesn't have, you know, people hate the visual recoil, you can be damn sure that people in COD want to deal with it. So we got the original MW3 map maker. What are you talking about? Original map maker. You started Battlefield 6 again, and man, I love it. Haven't played since BF6 first came out. Awesome. Awesome clips. Yeah, so what they're doing, I heard, yeah, iShade, I heard that about the visual recoil and stuff. If I'm not mistaken, they actually got a bunch of feedback on it, and they are changing it. And for whatever reason, IW absolutely loves their, like, visual recoil. Or their, like, their gun smoke and stuff like that. Like, they love it. But they're changing it.
Take what you need.
I need to stop reloading, like, the second I get done with the gunfight if I'm getting shot at. Like, that is... I'm being a dumbass when I do that. One of the map makers was the original map maker who made the original MW3, not the new one. I mean, hey, I don't really care who makes the maps. All I know is that when I saw that, Elsie, what I'd recommend you to do, go watch the From the Ward. It's the Infinity Ward, like, studio kind of behind the scenes breakdown of stuff. The multiplayer, watch the one about multiplayer, because that one's like super, like, that one should give you faith in the team that's working there. Like, when you see the people that are actually on the game designing stuff and how much they actually play the game and playtest stuff. And that should give you a lot of faith in what's going to be coming out. Okay, there's guys up top there, but I just... Damn. Oh, my nose just keeps itching. Tried your settings, just can't win gunfights up close too slow. What are you talking about? What's too slow? You must be, I mean, obviously, settings are personal preference, right? So I can show you what to use, but if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. But, like, this is a pretty damn fast sense, right? Yes, I'm going to live stream MW4. Yes, I will. I'll make content on it as well. That's a pretty fast move around sense. Then when you ADS, it slows down for you because you're most likely, like me, I'm on target usually. Like, I'm looking at where people are at, right? See? So, I want to say that there must be a problem with your centering if you find the sense too slow, because you should be able to really aptly dominate. But, like I said, settings are personal. So, what works for me might not always work for you. I'd venture to say that more than the settings don't work. So you probably have an issue with your centering. You're not aiming at people enough as is. Like, I'm for real. Wow, dude, my nose is itchy, like the outside here. Don't know why. Yeah, 100%. You know, Mr. B, I 100%. I 100%. I agree. You know, if it's not, the beta doesn't blow you away, if the beta doesn't make you want to get the game, then, you know, take a pass. But for me personally, being that I'm a serial COD enjoyer buyer, like I buy every Battlefield, I buy every COD. You know, being that that's who I am, I'm just gonna buy it anyways. I'm gonna play it. And I'm gonna make some content on it. Thank you, teammates. Yeah, I'll try that. Like, listen, I'm gonna 100% try the beta. I'm gonna live stream the beta, make content on it, whatever, you know, whatever I see fit. If the game's awesome sauce, then y'all be seeing content from me on it. And if it sucks, then I won't. Your centering's off, I'm old and washed. Well, then that's probably your issue. I mean, fixing, making your sense higher, truthfully, will make your aim worse. So your centering, like, what I mean is, like, centering, like, hey, I'm always, generally speaking, looking with my you know, aim where I think someone's gonna be at. Like, I'm not looking down, I'm not looking up. Like, I'm looking in the general direction where I think people are gonna be. So it's a very minute, like, adjustment in the grand scheme of things. I'm not totally flicking from one thing to the other. Obviously, in different situations, you have to be able to flick around sometimes, but if I think people are going to be down here, hey, I'm going to ADS down here. That's just kind of like that. That's just the way to do it. And it's not even something about being old and washed. Like, you can 110% improve your centering just by actively thinking about it. If it's not something you already do, just start looking around chest level, you know. Just look at things, be like, okay, I see people are going to be, you know, I know where people are at in these buildings. Let's say, like, okay, someone's going to be around this hill, keeping myself chest level. So look at that. I was able to be able to take that guy out. I didn't sprint at him. I just knew, generally speaking, where he was going to be at by the sound, and I didn't have to overcorrect on anything. That's how you survive and win more gunfights, is by having to correct less than somebody else. Early access codes are going to go out with pre-orders? All right, bet. Well, that was the one kid that was actually still looking at me. And that thing got blown to smithereens. The only, that was the only mate. Wait, you played for, wait, what about Elsie? You played only MW2? Are you talking about like 2022 or like OG, like 2009? Yeah, no, I don't blame you for not liking BO6. That shit was garbage. And MW, so this, I think if you like 19, you're gonna like this. So it's gonna feel like, a version of 19 in MW3. And I think the fluidity in the game engine and all that stuff is really gonna allow it to do good. Yeah, Hawk, I am very intrigued about the whole Ghost and Price thing. They really set that campaign trailer up nicely for some curiosity. I will say that. So, very interested to see how that goes.
Our attacker Bravo is underway.
Okay, this cord's a laser. Oh, I didn't even hear that guy. There was no footstep audio for him. That's cooked. I would have turned around. Oh, DMZ was the only thing you played for MW2. Hey, well, LC, pay attention to the Xbox. What is it? The Xbox. It's not whatever Xbox is doing here in the next week. I forget what the title of the presentation is, but that's where they're gonna reveal a whole bunch of more stuff about DMZ. Which, frankly, DMZ could be the mode this year. Like, I know Warzone's always going to be Warzone, but DMZ could be a real move. It's like, yeah, it's the Xbox Showcase. Yeah, that's what it is. Yo, let's, 3 kills. Yeah, why the fuck did it get me out on the front of the tank? I'm getting blasted to smithereens. It threw me out right there. Unbelievable. Ow. I should have just ran across there, truthfully. I don't know how they're gonna do B. I'm not sure how they're gonna do the operators thing. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see how that is. I assume some operators will be locked per side, kind of like how it is for Battlefield. I would assume, right? It was like that. It's been like that, I think, for every single game. There's always been operators you can choose per side of whatever faction you are on. I can't imagine. Holy shit, that's a lot of guys. I can't imagine they're doing away with that. What is the point of the DMZ game mode? It's an extraction shooter. You know, like, so Arc Raiders, but, you know, COD form, right? It's the best way to put it. PvPvE.
Take what you need.
Player versus, you know, everything. All right, thank you so much, Colt. Have a great rest of your night. I appreciate you being here and hanging out with me. Appreciate the love. Hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Take what you need.
No, wow, they have a beacon right there. Okay, I did not realize they have a beacon right there. Oh, you've seen these headphones on Amazon? They worth it to buy? You talking about the Astros? I think Astros are great. If you're looking for a headset that's like gonna be awesome for a long time to come, I think Astros are solid, very solid. A40, A50s, the wireless ones that have the dock to them, or these ones that are wired, I think they're great. So like casual Tarkov, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a Call of Duty version of Tarkov. You know, so it's gonna be essentially more probably accessible to the average person, but still gonna have depth to it. I personally think that's a great middle ground, because Tarkov is not very user friendly or new person friendly at all, versus obviously Call of Duty, you can hop in and play something and just enjoy yourself, right? So I think there's going to be that degree of depth where the new person can enjoy it, but also the you know, the hardcore player is gonna have a lot to do. That's kind of the beauty of DMZ, is that you can be an absolute scran, you know, random, and just want to play the game and try it out, and you'll have fun, versus you can be a full-time sweat and probably have fun. No, man. Love this core, but there's times where I want to be more mobile. Mitchell, I'm using the cord 6P67. Yeah, what up, Tricky? Welcome in, good sir. Welcome in. But my bet is that it'd be like the endgame BO7 operator selection. I personally I've honestly have not even touched endgame for Black Ops 7, so I couldn't say yay or nay. Use the SG553. Yep. Well, we're about to play, hopefully, some Hagenthal on attack. If we play Hagenthal on attack, I definitely will. The cheater situation, I will say the anti-cheat has been a lot better, but it's not been great. Like, Battlefield's got some of the best anti-cheat out there. So, like, you know, we love it for that. But COD has not had nearly as good an anti-cheat. I'm just going to get these 3 banger maps. Oh, wait, we just played Sobek. What am I doing? I think it's got a lot better since everything became kernel level, but just with COD having a lot more players total and cheat providers, there obviously will be more. Definitely, it's in a lot better place than it was, but it's still not perfect, right? What's your advice for leveling weapons? Really, what it's going to come down to is how, like, playing what game mode gets you the most kills. Like, as simple as it gets, what game mode is going to get you the most kills? Dude, my nose cannot stop itching. It's pissed me off. If you can't get kills, then you're not going to have a fun time. So what I'd recommend is play a mode that's going to help you out with that, and that's really it, because nothing else inherently matters. Battlefield 6 is the best anti-cheat I've really experienced. Yeah, for a first-person shooter game, when it comes to COD and Battlefield, I don't think I've ran into like a single cheater, almost. You know what I'm saying? So, Major, that's a very similar build to what I've ran. I think you got no underbarrel on there though. Here, let me. I'll look what you. I'll go and reset my build, and I'll give it a try here real quick. Extended. Let's see, 40 fast. Okay, we got, well, of course, the mini flex, violet laser. Oh, and lightweight ammo. Yeah, we'll give it the good old try. Would you prefer me to buy a PC with an RTX 5090 or an Xbox Series X? Well, definitely a PC, but it just depends. Are you gonna want to play Grand Theft Auto when it comes right out? You know, like, are you gonna want to play GTA? Because Grand Theft Auto's not coming out on PC immediately. Yeah, that's basically yeah, Jaren's son. That's basically what I'd be doing. I mean, I'd leveled up guns. I just get them to a point where I think they're good, and then I maybe would move on. I don't spend time just leveling up something to level 50 because that's pointless. And it's not like pointless, but it's like you get all the attachments and everything you need, relatively speaking, by about 30, 35. So at that point, you're just using the gun for fun. And what I do is I like to have a variety of things I use. This might be a tough push here if they're locking down that right side and left side.
I need a fucking medic!
I will say though, whoever recommended me this setup, who was it, Major? I'm not really liking this that much. I don't believe this to be optimal. I'm gonna try it a little bit longer, but I don't think this is that great. I could always eat my words on something, but as of right now, not the biggest fan, but we'll keep using it. I much prefer to have a grip on here. I should be running assault, basically. Wait, was that guy over in the corner there and then he moved over via the smoke or something? You recently found your B36 build? Hell yeah. It's always going to be the perception that COD will have to deal with. Yeah. Yeah, 100%, Bucky. It's always going to be the perception that COD has to deal with cheaters and whatnot. It's just such a popular game, especially in the cheating community. You know, that cheat providers make cheats for it. Battlefield's not like that. For better or for worse, but COD's just more popular in that realm, and or just in general. So you tend to see more stuff like that. I don't.
I owe you one. All right, rub some dirt on it.
Yeah, I don't like this. I'm playing controller on PC. I'm switching out this setup. I'm not a fan. I think it just functions better with a underbarrel, where also you get faster ADS. Dude, why am I like? There's not a singular teammate over here that pushes. I need to probably just put on assault. Yeah, I'm gonna go put on assault because we are not having fun with that. Let's see if maybe pushing in far left will be a good idea. Because pushing far right is tough. And do they got so many... What the hell are my teammates doing over here? Like, guys, what are we doing? Yeah, this is awful, actually. Super blendy. Unwinnable map. This isn't an unwinnable map. It's just you end up dealing with a bunch of BS. If your team's not good, it really can be cucked. Which I might have one of those teams. We'll just have to see, but... Alright, we're not immediately rushing in there. Screw that. And let's at least get back here so we can do something. I'm on PC with a controller. Let's just stay up here, piss off some of the people down there. What? Oh, I got it with a pistol right there. Wow, I got pistol whipped. What's your favorite class and why? Oh, whoops, accidentally bled out. You know what? What am I doing here with the 25 point suppressor? Let me just put on a let's put on the flash comp here real quick. Throw on the light. We're gonna go real close quarters with this. Because they can basically all see me on the radar anyways at this point. Like, we're all so close to each other. Oh, Hawks. Yeah, I could see that. $90? Ooh. Must be hard because most of the console numbers aren't 100% official. Wait, what's what must be hard? Paul, I'm really glad that you found your setup. Yeah, why is everyone running by me? Hello? Oh, I love playing this map on attack. I truthfully love it. Okay, at least on the bright side, we ended up getting, we're gonna get A at the cost of losing B, which is probably not that bad, considering how stuck they had us. That I still need to go way back here and get a beacon. Opinions on the BR? I think RedSec is all right. It truthfully doesn't have a lot of staying power for me. Like RedSec just kind of feels like it's a Battlefield battle royale, but I don't like the vehicle like tank aspect. I don't know, it's just never felt like something that I'm like, hey, I really want to play some RedSec. That's unfortunate timing. Chuck wants tacos. Best believe I love me that Mexican food. What up, Sean? Is that MP stat thing being the red bad? I watched your settings video, tried it out. Not really. You just gotta see, I mean, realistically, look, see how your game feels. Like, are you feeling, does your game have input lag? Does your game feel smooth? Like, just do what feels good on your game. Like, you don't gotta pay super attention to everything. Did I not get any hit? I don't think I even got a hit marker on that nade. Yeah, the console numbers are interesting. I just don't get what going off only Steam. Yeah, so yeah, for example, like obviously COD is BattleNet. COD is all BattleNet. If you go off COD Steam numbers, you're lost. COD's not a Steam game, it's a BattleNet game, you know? I am an only person in my squad. What is going on? Think they're removing tanks from RedSec? Are you sure about that? Hop off my nuts, bro. It really is. Mexican food is unbelievably elite. I did not know they were all going to be right there. But I'm glad I got my teammates actually spawning on my beacon now. Tanks are going to be removed from solos? Hell yeah. Okay, hold up. That's what's up. I'm going to go down here and just try and help him cap A. Laying prone right there was not what I was thinking. What's my KD this game? I'm 15 and 13. I'm having a dog shit game, fellas. I need to step it up. Why do you prefer controller over mouse and keyboard? Personal preference. I've played controller my entire life, and so for me it feels very natural. And everything is very optimized for controller. So I feel like I'm at no disadvantage playing against mouse and keyboard people. Yikes. This game's a warm-up. Yeah, we're still warming up here, you know. We're classifying it as a warm-up. I might run something like maybe like a, I don't know, I almost want to run like an NVO. $95 out of 100 there. Hold on, we'll just throw on the light for this. Yo, what up, Bustin' Gravy? What's good? Favorite class? Favorite class is gonna be support or assault. I just play it based on the map. Like this one, I like to play assault just because all the beacon placement spots and how choke pointy it can get. So I want to make sure I set myself up to not just run at people head on. It largely just depends. Do they have like a beacon, like a little motion sensor thing right there? Yeah, that was not a very good game, gentlemen, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a different one. I'm gonna go for some Siege of Cairo. That's normally always a banger. What do you think of this compared to Battlefield 4? I think this game I don't. People might even like hate on me for it, but I mean, people say Battlefield 4 is one of the greatest games of all time. Well, not just total games, but best Battlefields. I didn't really play it a whole lot. The game came out a broken, buggy mess, and I played it on PlayStation 4, and I just didn't like it. And so I didn't play a lot of it as a result. Like, I just thought, you know, it was super mid. I thought it was Battlefield 3.5, and it was buggy and not fun, and so I thought it was super mid, and I never really went back and played it much afterwards as a result. Just wasn't my thing. So I don't really got a lot of positive things to say about the game, but I think this game's very solid. I can't really do an accurate comparison. Yeah, Battlefield 3 was peak. I mean, in terms of like, well, peak for me, like I love Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3, absolutely elite in my book. Absolutely, truly elite in my book. Whoops, not the cord. NVO. I'm throwing the lightweight ammo on this. Do you want to take a look at that? Yeah, Paul, you could definitely show me the build if you want. Totally all right. Yeah, Bad Company 1, 2, and BF3 were absolute bangers, 100%. I want another Bad Company. Like, I think, you know, the crazy part is that DICE said they didn't understand why people love Bad Company so much. I'm like, are you guys like fucking slow? Like, do you not understand? Like, how do you not understand the appeal of the game? Like, go play it. No, I didn't play 1943. I started playing Battlefields in 2008, basically. First one was Bad Company 1. I'll hold out for this. There's some motion sensor somewhere. Oh, for Christ's sake. Thank you. Nope. Trying to run around this this NVO decently aggressive, since it's kind of more or less like an AR version of the SG553. Damn. I got pieced up. Did me and the other guy get pieced up? Or I don't know where he went. Do you do any casual breakthrough? No, sir. I don't want to be killing bots. I don't like casual. No disrespect to anyone that plays it. I just don't want to kill bots. I just have to wait this out. I think I'm playing a little too aggro. Damn, he still ended up hitting the shots on me, but he had the M4. I thought that's what I was using. What are we talking about? I'm using the NVO 2280. See, long suppressor, short barrel, red laser, holographic. Interesting. Okay, I see what you're doing with it. I see what you're doing with it, Paul. Never tried a short barrel on the B36, transparently, so. could be some absolute sauce I'm missing out on. This is one of those nights where I'm just gonna start playing like dog shit. Hello? Come on, I wanted that to heal me.
We are taking you outside the combat zone. Get back.
Ouch. Sniper. No, no, I'm not using the SG. No, 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 sir. I was using that on Hagenthal there for a while. Dude, we took this sector and I didn't even get a chance to get over there. Unbelievable. I didn't even get a chance to get over to that area and we took the sector.
Hey, thanks.
That actually kind of pisses me off.
Grab what you can.
Yeah, they are putting out a new one of those Into the Ward videos every day, which is actually pretty neat. Am I just not fucking with this like NVO or something? Like missing shots or ooh. I'm gonna give it a go for a bit longer, but something about this is just not hitting the way I want it to. What a big fudge. Good morning. Something about this gun just ain't hitting the way I want it to. Gotta throw on the OSA, change my optic a little bit. Not really doing much, but the one on Ghost looks good. Are you talking about the one Into the Ward? Like probably the, oh, the, I think it was the character design one. I haven't seen that one yet. What am I doing going down here? I need to not do that.
We've neutralized objective Bravo.
Realistically, I probably should have farmed that out for a free kill based on the way my KD's been looking. But I feel like I hear people. I hear people, but I don't. All right, we're catching a bit of a groove. All right, I totally didn't hit that res button on him.
Take what you can carry.
All right, well, sector taken. This is actually a pretty baller team. Yeah, I guess all the sweats must have come out or something. Like, where the fuck my bullets going?
Take what you can carry.
All units advance. Take final sector. The battle is ours.
The enemy has secured objective Alpha. Grab what you can.
You know what? I knew he was coming up here. The NVO is feeling pretty nice now. Well, I take that back. I got absolutely lit up. I pre-ordered MW4 on Best Buy. It comes with a steel book. Oh, hell yeah. I haven't even looked at into any of the like the pre-order like reward you know, type stuff, or like the special editions. I truthfully haven't pre-ordered the game yet myself.
Our troops have neutralized Alpha. Enemy forces have captured Alpha.
No, nice little quad right there, but he ended up coming up behind me. Not trying to glaze you, but your movement's crazy. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Some people say I'd be playing this shit like COD. I had someone get mad at me in my comments for that. Be like, oh, I can tell you're a COD player. All right, bro. I mean, I just hit my shots and I move. Like, I don't know what that means. I play it like COD. Maybe it's because I jump slide or whatever. They do midnight releases here at GameStop. Oh, at the GameStop by my house. Oh, yeah, 100%. Dude, I missed the old days of the GameStop midnight release. People being able to do that. Like, I mean, now every day is like, everything is just like, you don't even own the physical copy of the game. It's just all downloaded. So, you know. I went 33-6. I thought I was not having that great of a game, but going 33-6 is a, you know, it's a good game. So we'll take that. I mean, I'll be fine with that. It'd be a great time. Yeah, it'd be a great time to do a midnight release. I'm sure some people are going to be totally down for that. 100%. Okay. Yo, what up, Ball? Welcome. I had the PS4 Pro. I only get games physically. You know, Country Boy, you're going to have to upgrade that because, you know, MW4 is not coming out for PS4. PS5 Pro. Okay. Yes, Chris, 100%, that's exactly the way people should look at it. That is 100% the way people should look at it. You want the game to be good for competition's sake. Yeah, like, you can not like COD, but if the game is good, that means that it breeds, you know, it makes Battlefield have to be better to keep players on their game. So, like, that's what's up. That's exactly what we need. What map do I feel like playing here? I could play a little bit of actually, I wouldn't mind getting an Empire State Rush. Not Rush, Breakthrough. Season 4 is going to be pretty tough. Yeah, with the naval warfare and stuff like that, I think it'll be cool. I did just play Hagenthal King. You predict this game I'm going to drop 50 plus? Tyler, that's a bold prediction. A bold prediction, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Yeah, I'm glad we don't got no more old gen. Old gen, dude, old gen consoles I've been getting held on to for far too long. Truthfully. I wish they would have done away with them like a year ago at least or something like that, but like, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I want to get attack here. Attack. Well, Season 5. Oh, yeah. Season 5 will be when MW4 and GTA 6 will be dropping. Yep. That is the thing. So we'll see if the 3 maps in Season 5 will be enough to keep people interested. I actually wouldn't mind playing a Liberation Peak, but we'll still keep looking. I'm not, listen, fellas, I'm not a Railway to Golmud enjoyer. I truthfully am not. I'm playing another Sobek. Your neighborhood can't do that anymore. The neighborhood in Philly changed over and it would be a midnight shootout. Oof, yeah. I can see that being a problem, depending where you're at. Tyler, you said you still got your Xbox One S. No, I mean, I still got all my consoles, dude. I still got my PS3 in my closet. I got a PS3 still around. I could plug that thing in and play right now. They probably actually have some updates though, but I can still, you know, I could still jump in and use it. Do I use my baby, the B36, or do I try something else? I don't know why I'm low-key feeling like using the M417. Let's see, I can do the mag catch on here. Yeah. Ooh, I love my Play-Doh graphics right now.
On your feet! Let's move!
I mean, well, it feels big because it's a very big map, but I just don't like... It's like... The one part I hate about it is that you can kind of get away with on certain maps not having the best vehicle play. But if you don't have great, wonderful vehicle play on Gold Mud, you're getting totally screwed. Like, without a doubt. Doesn't matter how good your infantry are. If you don't have a good tank player, which, you know, having good tank play is a little bit harder to come by. If you ain't got it, you're cooked. So it's one of those things where it's like, man, like, I just don't like it because it's so random chance on getting someone that actually has, you know, a brain cell and using the tank. All right, I need some ammo, some meds. Yeah, we actually got that already. Wow. Damn, I couldn't even farm out anybody up there. Chuck is locked. Yeah, you best believe it, Eduardo. I saw how I was doing last match, and I was like, well, I did fine last match, but... Trying to enter flow state here. Ouch. I got baimed. We switched to MW4 immediately and not even pity play Battlefield 6 once in a while. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That game might have me really locked in, I'm not gonna lie. If viewership's there, like, you know, I will full send it.
Take what you need!
So I look at the game I'm playing almost like a business, you know, where like what I'm putting a lot of time and effort into. And so for me, if something becomes significantly more viable for my business, like, you know, let's say MW4 versus Battlefield 6, then I'm basically just gonna, you know, send it to that game, right? Yeah, what's going on, IMGR? What up, what up, what up? Oh, you have each gen of the Xbox? That's what's up if you actually got each generation. That's dope. I don't got a PS2 or nothing. Did play PS2 quite a bit, but I don't got one, you know, just here. Haven't had one in forever. I think my brother's got one. This is another very quick game of Sobek.
Duck up!
Yeah, you got ammo and meds. Oh, did not know he's right there. Oh, my bad. Dude, I didn't even put that together. I just looked over briefly. Sorry, Grief. My bad. I just saw the thing and I tried to decipher it and brain wasn't braining for that. We're actually putting like belt to ass on this. And yeah, I wanted this game to go longer than what it is, but your winning team is just too good. Me missing all my shots close range because of my aim or bloom. Heard they are, but if it's like MW2, MW3, I'm good. Wait, what, huh? Who, what, when, where, why? Yeah, Ground War's coming back. Yup. They call it Big War, I think, now. When do we get the new maps? We get new maps here. Well, we get one basically on the 9th. Cairo Bazaar comes out. That's the second portion. That's phase 2 of season 3. Oh, it's like nice little 16 and 3. Not bad. Not too shabby. Thanks for the GG's, King. I'm not really a ranked enjoyer, Dan, to be honest. It's not really been my cup of tea, you know? So what do I end up going to play? I didn't get I wanted to get an Empire State game in. We'll go for another Empire. We'll go for an Empire State game. Next game 50. Yeah, it's like, I mean, hey, there's not much you can do when your team wins in like 6 minutes. Tyler, I just realized you're in the vertical stream today, not the horizontal. I don't know if you bounced between the two of them. No, you actually been in the vertical one the entire time. I just hope they don't put any funny characters or weapon skins in. No, they're actually, I think they actually came out and said that already, that they're not doing any of that type of crap. Like, the only thing that's happening, the only way any type of skins are happening is if they fit the aesthetic of the game. Which, so IW said that, and also Call of Duty, like whatever the Call of Duty community account, or whoever, somebody said it a few times, where they're basically like, no, we're not doing any of that. How do you feel about Escalation? It's a good mode. I just don't play it a whole lot. Not preferential. From what you know, it's kill streaks only? Really? So there's not, you're saying it's not score streaks, it's kill streaks? Yeah, yeah, Dan, I don't got 4 really, really good friends that play this game. I don't think I even got 4 technical, like, good friends that actually play this game. Like, all my good friends that I talk to on a regular basis all play COD. Like, they're all COD creators. Remember, first game on PC, I dropped 70 kills switching from console. Nothing changed. I could just see better. That's really about it. Like, the game's just maybe a little bit more fluid, a little bit more clear. People think getting on PC is just a super night and day difference. Pip might be online, but I'm just saying, like, you know, that'd be like that's like the only dude I know that's really good. What up, Danny? Yeah, graphics are going to be way better now that they're not optimizing for any of that old gen bullshit. So happy they're done with that. So happy they're done with that. Like, that is criminal to be still optimizing for a PlayStation 4 in the big 2026. Yo, what up, 420 Thunder? What's good? I think we might run the MP5 this game. Kind of feeling it. Might run the violet laser instead of that green, though. And you don't need a buffer on this. Like, what would be the point of that? Also, oh, hold up. You know what? Okay, I don't know why I'm getting this strange want to run the MP7. I think I'm just going to give it a go. I could really not like this decision here pretty quickly, but we'll see. So I got another 10 points. So let's see. I could run hollow points. Okay, I'll run that. Yeah, the MP. Actually, that was what they showed one of the games with was the MP7. The green laser does be hitting. It does. Yeah. So I read all my chats. I got a plugin in my OBS, my stream software, so everything's all there, so I don't skip out on anything. If only one of my teammates would spawn on me and then be assault. I guess I'll get around the backside here on this. I did hear that shoot go, so I don't know where that person would have been. He must be...
Hey, stock up!
I don't know where these guys are. They're just like heavy up here. I'm having fun with this MP7 so far. Kind of running amok right now. Country, appreciate you. Did they buff the MP7? Did this thing get a stealth buff I'm not aware of? Finally a creator that reads chat, of course. Yeah, appreciate you, Sosa. I have video and graphics and controller settings for PC for Battlefield. Grant, I am on PC with a controller, and I do have those videos right here on the channel for you. I make new controller and graphics settings videos every season. Yeah, it is kind of beaming. Minus me missing my fucking shots at close range, so I can't aim.
God damn it! Medic!
Well, apparently my teammate can't aim either. Okay. Saying the MP7 feels clean because everything got nerfed is not... I'm not sure I agree with that statement. I normally stay away from the MP7 because it feels like a hit marker machine. But I don't know, maybe this match will change my perception of it. Ouch. I am using hollow points too to help with a little bit of that headshot damage. I did play Battlefield 1, yes sir. Let's see if I can well, do I still want to go? What was it? What's the good best way to go here? I'm sure y'all knew about that little jump spot right there. I got a bunch of dudes like below me, but I don't know if I want to get down there and
Our numbers have taken a hit.
take all that out. I just shot a water pump or a water heater. We got 2 beacons down here. I might have to get in this. Yeah, thank you, Hex. Appreciate you. Did I ever play SOCOM? No, I did not. I don't think I didn't have the points for synthetic, but I did have the points for the hollow, so I figured that'd be good because I still want to run the laser.
Take what you need. Enemy hit.
I'm liking the mobility of this thing too, which is I think the other thing that's helping it feel better is the overall mobility. Bro was kind of jumping a hell of a lot for no reason right there. Let me just hide out, kind of hide out in here. Oh my god, smoke just ruined my aim assist. Chuck exposed, can't hit shots without aim assist. Wait, did I accidentally hit that guy, that one enemy? Did I like half shock him and that's why he was down on some health? Ain't that some? Is your team asleep? I don't know, Chris. I don't know. They're playing the video game, I think, you know. So your teammates, are we just not paying attention to that one guy that was like AFK here? Ooh, hit him with the heady. You know what? That was about to be a bunch of free kills down there. That was about to be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Holy shit, that was
Except that flow guy got me.
Get back to your team. New enemy sector is your target. Moving and secure.
All right, let's get up here on these stairs. No, I'm not gonna let that stay there. That will come back to bite me in the ass if I let that sit there. Even if I was trying to farm somebody out for a free kill. Yeah, I'm kind of vibing out with the MP7 this game. Maybe got stealth buffed or something, because normally it kind of shoots a lot of P's.
We have Bravo under attack.
Oh, damn! That L85 was shooting nukes from that distance or whatever that was. How can you see their location? What are you talking about? What do you mean seeing their location? Like, what are you referencing? There we go. Now, let me open that. We got a bunch of enemies over yonder here. Yes, I did see that one guy down here, but I want to get up top first. Got him. Okay, that's friendly.
Hey, stock up!
Hipfire, definitely sometimes a little bit better in ADS than ADS in close range. That is for sure. Oh, are you talking about the kill cam? Is that what you're talking about? Location wise? Teammate, I hope you got him. Nah, he's cooked. He's cooked. Yeah, that it might have gotten a silent buff or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, the kill cam's just automatically in here. Like there's nothing for it, unless you're trying to play hardcore or something and there's maybe no kill cam to a degree, but that's just what happens when you die. Did my action movie shit right there. I was around that corner. I was around that corner, damn it. Let's see if I can hold out here.
God damn it! Medic!
Nice, let's go. Take some meds, take some meds, take some supplies, gentlemen.
We now hold objective Bravo.
I'm kind of locked. Ouch. I unlocked an attachment for this gun? What? Alright, Grief. Thanks so much for hopping in and hanging out with me for a little bit. Glad, I'm happy to have seen you. Hope you stop back in for some future streams. And have a great rest of your night. You like the RPK, Mason? I like it. If you're talking about the new one, that is. The one that's the old one. The one that came with the base game, not as much. Come on, let's get this thing going. Rip, I did not know there's another guy right there. I should be able to get res though. There's a lot of guys that are coming over here. I'm not, I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks that the creative class looks like MWR, but with an MW2 color. I could see how you're seeing that. I mean, it makes sense to me. It feels like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it almost legitimately felt like it was kind of like an AI generated image that created class. I was like, this looks like some shit ChatGPT could have whipped up. It's like, is this real? But yeah, no, it was 100% real. Oh, I didn't even see a guy over there. If there is somebody, I just fired. Banana Clinic. Really, Banana Clinic. Oh, these. He basically evaporated into that turret. Chuck makes this game look easy for sometimes like I get that bad playing it, or you feel that bad playing it. Listen, I'm sure you can definitely put some serious belt to ass. I got no doubt.
Objective Alpha has been neutralized.
Yeah, I'm actually glad they said that AI is not being used for MW4. It's probably used for like some type of like workflow stuff, but nothing's been AI generated like by design, feature wise, stuff like that for the game, which very good. Very, very happy about that. That's the way it should be. Because I think BO7's got some of that schlop. Please, this guy, if you can like stay alive, which I don't got faith in him. Look at the minimap. I was about to say I did not have faith in him based on that minimap, but oh, these guys are in the mix. Let me get in here. All right, well, it looks like I can't. They're definitely trying to push up here and claim this spot back for themselves, but let's hello? My aim, There's sometimes, dude, that smoke. My guy had to cock back that whole thing. Unbelievable. Oh, okay. Well, teammate. I don't know what it is. That smoke sometimes like totally. That's a spot. Okay. Unique. I wouldn't know. I don't think MW3 did, but I think definitely BO6 or BO7 had a bunch of AI usage. Hell yeah. I think we just had a pretty good game. I'm not sure, Tyler, if I ended up dropping a nice little 50 piece. It's very possible. Let's see what I end up dropping. 64 and 12. I think that is a wonderful game. Nice little 64 and 12 for the MP7. I am very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Great game. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for me tonight. That's gonna be all she wrote in terms of your boy playing the game. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all. I've had an absolute blast tonight. We had some great conversation about, you know, obviously MW4, 2 Battlefield 6, other games. A lot of fun. Dropped some great gameplays. If you guys enjoyed the stream, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the sub button, follow, whatever it may be, whatever platform you are on. And with that being said, I'll be back here live again tomorrow. I'll have a video out here tonight, actually. And then also I'll have some short form and stuff like that as well. So appreciate y'all. I hope to see you guys back around here very, very soon. Have a great rest of your night, afternoon, morning, whatever time it may be, wherever you are in the world. And I shall see you guys all next time. Deuces, everybody. Take it easy.